We're calling on the Premier to immediately halt the current process to impose a new fair share agreement.
Today, all eyes were on Fort St. John Mayor Lori Ackerman and District of Taylor Mayor Rob Fraser as they announced their stance on negotiations to the current fair share agreement with the province. Ackerman and Fraser made it clear that Fort St. John and Taylor do not support the current process that BC Premier Christy Clark is imposing to implement a new agreement which could take effect this year. The existing 15-year agreement ends in 2020, and if this new proposal were to follow through, it could mean a big loss for the Peace region.
This position is, in our view, is completely unacceptable. It really guts the existing agreement, and they're forcing us into a position where we really cannot represent our municipalities and the residents of this region effectively.
Ackerman and Fraser say the long-term losses of a new agreement would be staggering for regional municipalities. With Site C and LNG projects looming, this proposal could negatively affect economic resources needed to pursue with future objectives. Fraser says Fort St. John could lose between $32 to $33 million in the next 5 years if the region goes along with this agreement. Ackerman says work needs to be done on a future negotiation, not the one currently in place.
We believe that it is beneficial for both to come to an agreement on a long-term fair share agreement that really does reflect the true spirit of partnership between the province and the municipalities.
The BC Northeast region was only given 6 weeks to negotiate a 15-year agreement, and both Ackerman and Fraser say that is just not enough time. Ackerman states some municipalities are focused on a political quick-fix solution that has resulted in regional disharmony and the opening of the door for the province's cost-cutting agenda, which could result in a loss of $70 million during the remaining 5 years of the current fair share agreement. As for the other municipalities in Northeast BC, they have until April 30th to weigh in on negotiations. Kerrisa Wilson, CJDC-TV News, Fort St. John.